You guys, yesterday we saw for the first time in a very long time a real shock drop. This right here came out of nowhere. I think Nike has changed things up. I'd be paying attention because we could potentially see a couple more in the coming months. Always remember, you guys, chase your dreams, because if you don't, one day somebody is going to hire you to help chase theirs. And of course, you guys, never stop dreaming. The life without dreams isn't really much. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this video.
Yeah, he got kicks. Ball like swish. I don't miss. Don't do bricks. He got kicks. The kid is sick. Team with raw, cause he got hits. He got kicks.
What is up, YouTube? I'm He Got Kicks. Welcome to my channel. If you guys aren't new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, that'll get all the notifications every time I drop one of these bangers for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the share button, do all those great things for me. Follow me on Instagram at therealhegotkickz, and of course the hat page Perfectbrimz, and TikTok HeGotKicks95. You guys, today's video, what we are talking about is what happened yesterday and my prediction of what I think is going to be happening over the coming month. I will tell you guys, yesterday was absolutely crazy. I was at work just kind of chilling. It was actually a really slow day, surprisingly, and I got a notification from Secret Sauce, and it was like, hey, shock drop is live. Actually, that's kind of how it happened. It really didn't give us too much of a grace period or anything. It just was like, hey, shock drop for the Air Max 90 Oregon Duck Grateful Dead collab. And I was like, oh crap. So I was like, let me just go try it and see. And your boy actually hit. I can't believe it, but I actually hit on a pair. So I'm pretty excited for that one because you guys already know I love Air Max 90s, and that's probably the one that I wear the most out of the whole Air Max silhouettes. But definitely love that one. Super excited for it. I'll tell you guys that. This one was a real deal shock drop. Like, I'm talking, nobody heard about it. Nobody heard the rumblings of an hour prior or 2.5 hours. Nobody heard nothing. This is way different. Like last year, we knew like the night before, hey, this is gonna happen at this time and this and that. We knew that the night before. We made videos about it and everything, and you guys knew about it, and we had all kind of retail W's on a lot of sneakers that we wanted. Well, they changed things up this year. They actually kind of basically scrapped shock drops, at least for Jordans, basically. You know, that you might get one here or there, but they kind of just said, all right, scrap it a little bit. We haven't, and you know, they're like, you know, if we're gonna do shock drops, we're gonna make it where it's just exclusive access, shock drop draws, stuff like that. So Nike has completely changed everything, and I mean everything. So I was pleasantly surprised that they actually did do a shock drop. It kind of had a little bit of nostalgia to it, almost, to where it was just like a Leo drop. You know, it's a 2-minute draw, you get in, get out, whatever. But, you know, again, I ended up hitting. I was super excited about that. Couldn't believe it because it didn't seem like there was like a lot of like stock, but there was a lot of W's that I know personally. So that was really cool. Again, now everybody probably went after it because the resale was super high and this and that, which I knew the moment they dropped that the resale would plummet, and it did. It's kind of still above that 200 though, but I don't know why people thought that it was going to stay at like 1,000, because if you guys remember the dunks that they actually had, you know, actually, I mean, the resale's gone back up a little bit. I can't really lie. You know, the resale actually, a size 10 sitting at 284. Yeah, I actually, I thought it fell a lot further than that. It actually at one point was like 190. So it shot back up to 284. So, I mean, I guess the people that won, you know, if you're selling them, you actually probably will make a little bit of money off of it. But still, yeah, it is what it is. I definitely think that people went after them probably for the wrong reasons, but I do think some people went after them because if you're a Grateful Dead fan, this is a great collab. If you're an Oregon fan, it's a great collab. If you are an Air Max 90 fan, great collab. So it really kind of drawed in a whole bunch of different people going after this one sneaker. So that was really cool. But I do think with Complex Con being this weekend, which I will say, by the way, I will be there. If you guys will be there, I hope you guys come up to me, say hi, say what's up, do whatever, but it will be in Las Vegas. If you guys remember last year, they did have some shock drops there if you were in the area and everything like that. I do think we may see some of that. And of course, with Holiday Con coming up, I think that we may potentially see a couple, not a whole lot at all, shock drops. And again, they could potentially be the shock drop exclusive access, but I do think we will see a couple more because we always see a shock drop of the Air Jordan 11 of the Christmas 11. Like, that's really what we always see. Like, there hasn't been a year that I remember that we haven't seen that. Even in years where we don't get as many shock drops, we still get a shock drop of the Christmas 11. So I think what we got to do is just pay attention, stay alert. Of course, check your Discords if you're in them. Check on Twitter, Eldon monitors, Soul Links, everywhere. Make sure you guys are following them on Twitter because they will, of course, get you guys in the right direction on how to cop some of these shock drops. So again, will we get a lot of them? I highly doubt it. I think Nike is kind of fed up because, again, there are people that know when these things are going to happen. There are people that literally have monitors that monitor the back end of Nike. That's like, all right, this is loaded up. This is what it says. There's people that literally see that. So I think Nike's kind of fed up with that. And again, I don't know why they just don't like hire some, you know, really smart tech person and make a bunch of walls. But I mean, I guess maybe because they know that they could break through those walls as well. So who knows? I don't know. But I think that Nike was kind of fed up with it and said, you know what? If anybody's going to have a shock drop, the only people going to know about it is us. Because literally all it takes is them pressing a couple buttons and it can happen. I mean, literally it can happen in a minute or two. So it doesn't take a lot. But that's just Nike's mistake from years past. They've learned from it. They've moved on and made it a lot harder for us. And again, I really think we could see a couple more, but I think that shock drops are just about a thing of the past, if I'm being honest. So that's just my opinion. Again, other people may have different opinions, but I would like to see a couple more actual shock drops. I do enjoy it whenever it is like a real shock drop. You have no clue what's going on. You don't know what's happening, and you're able to just rush to get in your phone. Like it's kind of like basically the hunt again. It's kind of like going after a shoe. If you don't get it, you're like, oh crap, I have to wait till release day, this and that, whatever. Like you're really trying to get it. I really like that kind of feeling, and especially if you hit that feeling of whenever you hit on a shock drop is absolutely crazy. So hopefully they don't completely scrap them and just kind of keep them every now and then, because that would be nice. But I'll tell you, I just wish that we could go back to having some every now and then. I'm being honest, because I do kind of miss that feeling of, you know, either winning or losing. And I used to lose all the time, even though I would be the one telling y'all when the time is going to be. I'm the one losing. And again, a lot of y'all get retail W's, and it is what it is. I enjoyed that more than me getting W's, because I knew I was going to get that shoe anyway. So is what it is. But again, let me know in the comment section down below, did you guys hit for the Oregon Grateful Dead collab with the Air Max 90, or did you guys take the L? I'm really curious. Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys, appreciate y'all, and again, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.